Let's start this show. All right, all right, all right. We are live. We are in full effect. And hopefully you guys can hear us. It's always technical difficulties, but we're trying to start the live. I swear for God, swear for God. What's up, my Curbsters? We are back. We are back for one good time here. We've been on a hiatus, and I want to say I enjoyed my time off. You know, I got my girl Shawn the Gossip here on deck with us today. What's up? What's going
What's
on, girl?
up? Hello,
Yes.
everybody.
Hello, everyone. Yes, you can hear us. Thank you, my Karen twin here. Riri is in the building. What's up, Larissa?
Hey,
We are getting going.
Karen. Hey,
Yes. Okay.
Larissa.
It's been a minute. What have you been doing over the course of the hiatus, Sean? What you been up to?
Girl, just working. The use, girl.
The
Trying to make
usual.
$1 out of 15 cents. That's it.
Literally, right?
Right.
That's all we can do, girl. We gotta
Baby,
stay
the struggle
working.
is real.
Girl, I do not want to work for the man no more. Okay. I'm tired. I'm
Well,
tired.
we've been trying to get together to see if we can hit the mega millions, but it ain't panned out as of yet. So,
Well, if you a conspiracy theorist, they say only the CIA people will be able to get those millions.
oh, so they already know who's gonna win it. If that's
They already know. They
well, who the
already
ladies in my lotto pool, y'all heard that? We wearing her wasting our coin.
we is wasting the coin, honey, and the time. Okay, we is wasting it. So unfortunately, it's not in the
Mhm.
foresee, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We figure out a way. You know, if we gonna do something, let's long as we don't do what the sisters did on that BET Plus movie, okay?
Girl, I didn't watch it. What they wind up doing?
Girl, we gonna say this. This was a hell of a thing. If y'all haven't watched it, save yourself, okay? Because that's what I had to do. Even though I watched the full thing, y'all know I check out our stuff in 10 minutes, right? But I was trying to give it a little chance because little mama was in it, you know, and little mama does good acting, you know. But it was about these three sisters whose mama, well, two of them were sisters, one was a cousin, but they're all, you know, they're all living together with the mom, and the mom ends up having cancer, and it costs about $800,000, and she doesn't have any insurance. So they was like, what the one that is the cousin, her name is Diamond, and she was like, well, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to save my mama.
Oh my god.
So she comes up with this scheme with what's his name, Short from Scandal, from
Columbus
Stump Yard.
short, yeah.
Columbus Short end up is training her. She goes to this boxing camp, Diamond does, and Diamond is boxing, and you know, and she like, when you gonna put me on, when you gonna let me be the next one? And he like, when you gonna let me be the next one, right? And she was like, you know, you my best friend. That
Oh
ain't gonna work.
Lord.
You willing to jeopardize all of this friendship for, you know, just the one night to hit it and quit it? He was like, that's what you really think that it's all about? So, you know, he really want to be with her, not just, you know, sleeping with her. But she says to him, but you know, I got a man, girl. And then this guy that is her man look like a broke down wannabe Snoop Dogg. Okay. Like he got the little braids in his head, and he got them grills, the gold grill at the bottom of his lip. And even one time he goes to take the grill out, Sean, and the spit came out. And I was like, I was so
Oh,
mad
nobody
at
want to
this
see that.
movie.
That's just plain damn nasty
I was
now.
so mad at this movie. Hey, Joy, thanks for joining in. And so then
Hey, Joy.
he ends up, you know, he comes over to the house when the mama gets sick, but Columbus Short, you know, he is like the best friend, so he knows everybody. He came over there, he cooked them some breakfast and stuff, trying to help out here. Take this to mama, let her, hopefully this will help her feel better. Give her some home cooked meal and stuff. Like he is a friend of the family, but homeboy, the boyfriend don't like him. He don't like him. So he's all up in his bunches talking about something. Is you sleeping with dude? But he real aggressive with it. Is you over there sleeping with him? And she like, nah, I'm not. He's my best friend. I told you that's not how we get down. Girl, long story short, they sitting in the car and they having this Columbus Short and Diamond is sitting in the car one night because she didn't, she kind of sees how he's been maneuvering lately. Like when he say he want to take her out, they don't go out. He breaking his plans because he a drug dealer. So he got to go and do moves when he got to go and do moves, So that means whatever they had planned got to be put on hold. Girl, so Columbus was, taking her home from boxing or something one day, and then they were sitting in the car, and he brings up the topic again about being with her per se, and then he just leaned in and kissed her, right? While he kissing her, and then he comes back, and they both looking at each other like, is we finna do this? Like, yeah. Girl, somebody pulls up, leans out the window, shoot him in the head right in front of her while they in the car. So he dead. So they plan this funeral. But girl, the whole thing was just so the ratchetness of it all, which was the way it was playing out, was fake because one of the daughters is a police officer. But before he got killed, he came up with this idea: if we can get you into this guy who's this big underground boxing guy, if he say bring you over, he got millions of dollars stashed in his house, right? And we could just knock him out. That's basically
Yep.
how the story goes. Yeah. So of course, she ended up having to find out who really killed her best friend, and then who really, trying to save him. They ended up, the guy know that they stole the money from him, and he put a hit out on the mama. They killed the mama, and then they had the oldest daughter who was on the police force ended up basically they surrounded the house and she came out and surrendered herself, and then that was the end. So they left you hanging at the end. They didn't even show you if Diamond got away, talking about we gonna meet you in Jamaica. They met a couple of other broads around the way that was gonna help them, but this was like a broke down set it off, but it just didn't work out the way that it should have. But
Mm. Yeah,
that's
when
all
I
I've
saw
been
the
doing.
trailer, I was like, this looks like set it off.
It do look like set it off, and I thought it was gonna be real good, but it was an epic fail. I was so distraught, so distraught. Uh, so on my hiatus, that's what I've been doing. I've been watching, some movies, catching up on movies, reading some books, just giving myself that little mental break. Sometimes you need it, right? All right.
Hmm.
All right, well, let's get on up into this, you guys. I know we've been gone for so long and it's been so much things that happen, but like I always say, it's always something going on in Hollywood, right? So we're going to bring you some of the latest updates of what's been going on. So let's start off with this hot topic here. Now, Shawn, you sent this to me, and it was the whole thing about Jonathan Majors case, his lawsuit. So y'all know that he is his girlfriend basically had reported him, called the police for a so-called abuse. They got into it. She claimed that he laid hands on her, and then she retracted her statement, and apparently now she then went missing. So according to this update from Lonnie Love, they said update: Hollywood actor Jonathan Majors arrives to New York criminal court today for a trial, only to learn that prosecutors aren't ready to present their case. And the problem is that the accuser has fled the country, and NYPD is looking to charge her with assault. His girlfriend, current girlfriend now, because after he broke up with the white girl, he turned around and started kicking it with Megan Good. Now y'all know Megan Good is divorced from her husband, so she solo dolo out in these streets, and they've been prancing around here in Hollywood, taking, I always say taking pictures together, because it seems like every time they going out to eat, they going out to eat with the family, they going out to eat, paparazzi is always around. So they probably was calling them so they can get these promo pics, and she was by his
Hmm.
side as well doing the brief appearance. But it looks like this is going to be a situation where they throw this out of court because they cannot find the girlfriend.
Yeah, apparently she done left the country. So, and
She tired of y'all.
originally
She
this
don't she don't she don't
host.
want no more issues. She
Yeah,
tired.
I mean because she knows probably whatever they were doing. I have no idea, but it
Mhm.
sounds like it was mutual combat, so they can both be charged. So she like, oh hell no, I'm out.
Exactly. She don't want no parts of that whatsoever. None whatsoever. I don't know. You know
Hmm.
what? When his career, it seemed like as soon as he started getting up there at the top of his career, that's when everything started coming down. Like, what's going on with that?
I don't know because they say the same thing about Lizzo, girl. Somebody trying to topple these people over.
Girl, something is very shady. Something shady is going on. So, I guess we're
Hmm.
just gonna have to keep you updated on what's gonna happen as far as this court case. But if they don't have the accuser, they don't have a case, pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. They gonna need
Yeah.
somebody to corroborate whatever charges they trying to bring up against him, but it's all crazy.
Ain't that crazy? Well,
Hmm. I mean,
shout out
what's
to
crazy
Jonathan.
is that, yeah, shout out to him because it's sad that, if this doesn't go anywhere, he has lost out on roles and endorsements and all kind of coin and shit.
Right. Exactly.
So
He done lost out on a lot of stuff. But
that's kind of
I
sad
don't
to
know, because I
me.
really liked him. I really liked Jonathan Majors and some of the movies and stuff that he was in. So it's just kind of
He
sad to
was
see
in
that
your
his
favorite show,
Star
Country
Wars.
Time Lemonade.
Oh, Country Time Lemonade. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Country Time Lemonade was not my favorite show. Y'all already know. That's why I called it Country Time Lemonade. It just wasn't my cup of lemonade, okay? It wasn't all that. But
Yeah, I feel you.
big ups to him. We'll see what happened and we'll keep you guys updated on any other breaking news as far as this court situation with him. But
Yeah.
anywho. Y'all know we are in the days where remember we was talking about, all of our legends and stuff has been dying off and just out of the blue, they all seem to be just leaving us. So, I don't know if you guys know, but I ended up doing like a little skit thing just talking about some of the stars that we have lost recently. I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys now because it's never ending. Y'all, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But we just seem to be losing like all of our greats. And recently we had been hit like with 3 or 4 people back to back per se. So let's just take a look at this that I did a little clip of and then we can discuss whether or not it's something we want to dive into. But I was really shocked by one of them that passed away. Let's take a look, you guys. What's up, my curvesters? Just wanted to come through to report some of the superstars that we have lost within the past week, starting with Sinead O'Connor. She was best known for her song, which was a Prince rendition of Nothing Compares to You. She passed away at the age of 56. Rest in peace. Next, we have Paul Rubin, you guys, who we all know and loved as Pee Wee Herman. He passed away at the age of 70 due to cancer. Seems like he had been battling this for a long time over the years. So rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman. Next, we have Adrian Street, who was known for his wrestling moves and his flamboyant outfits. He passed away due to complications of a stroke at the age of 82. Rest in peace. Daredevil Remy Lucini fell off the Hong Kong skyscraper and passed away at the age of 30. Rest in peace. And lastly, we have Angus Cloud, who was best known for his character in Euphoria. He passed away due to a possible overdose at the age of 25. For all the celebrities who I just mentioned, we just would like to send our condolences to their families and closest friends. They will be dearly missed.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to them all. Isn't that something?
Yeah, very
Wow.
sad.
Very sad. And I was really shocked to hear about Pee Wee Herman. You know, I used to love watching Pee Wee's Playhouse and stuff when I was growing up when I was little, you know? Like he was like a real predominant uh children's type of show, back in the day when we were growing up. Were you exposed to Pee Wee Herman, Sean? I know I'm older
Oh
than
yeah,
you.
I
Yeah.
I used
Mhm.
to watch Pee Wee's Playhouse. I loved it. Good show.
And a lot of people, it's a lot of stars that was on Pee Wee's Playhouse that came out from Pee Wee's Playhouse that got their big break, like Lawrence Fishburne. He was the cowboy guy on there. What was his name?
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, um, just really sad, and I didn't even know about that one cat that was the daredevil that was doing this. But if you was playing with gravity, you bound to fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why that is such a big thing jumping off of these buildings.
I'm
And I'm
not
like,
laughing, but you
but
bound. It's
what
bound
I'm
to
saying?
happen.
Right. I'm just like, what are you gonna do? And then you not having anything to secure you to these buildings where you trying to leap and bound. I'm not understanding. So that was a little bit of a shocker. I was like, wow, he was 30, and the guy from Euphoria, he was so young. Like everybody was talking about him in that casting role he did. So just really shocked me
Yeah,
to
they
death.
said he had a lot of issues with mental health, so that's
Okay.
sad.
Yeah, it sounded like he was doing drugs to kind of cope with everything, and that's what caused the possible overdose. I haven't received any information or saw anything else to update that information, but that was what was being reported on TMZ. So
Yeah,
just
it'll
real super
come. The
sad.
news will
Yeah,
come.
super super sad. All right, y'all. In the Hollywood mode, we always talk about who's dating who or who's dating who. But let me tell you what I came across. And I'm just bringing this up, even though we're not going to talk about Lizzo's mess right now. But Lizzo, I came across this chick on TikTok. Now, when I find this video, I'm gonna post it to y'all so y'all know. But apparently, she was dating the guy that Lizzo is currently dating or just recently broke up with. Basically, they were cheating with each other while he was dating her. And she was just talking about, she didn't want to say nothing before, which I kind of get because everybody was on the Lizzo train. But now that everybody is sick of Lizzo, now she's telling the story of what happened and how he was cheating on her with Lizzo behind her back, in front of her face, but behind her back. And how, Lizzo was really nasty to her. Um, when she didn't even know what was going on. And she was like, I really don't fault Lizzo for this situation because it really stems on him. But the fact that your people are coming out talking about your character and how evil you are to people coincides with the way that you were treating me when we were around each other, when the guy she was dating got his big break through Lizzo. So, girl, apparently after, he dumped her to get with Lizzo, and he been prancing around here, and she was so emotional. She was crying because she was like, mentally, to see somebody that you were with for 10 years plastered all over the place with Lizzo, who was really a B to the core. It's really heartbreaking. And I was like, 10 years? You got that fool 10 years? Oh,
But keep in
child.
mind, I saw that video as well. This happened in 2016 or 17. It's not like this.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
And why do you want Lizzo? If later you found out she was screwing your man, why would you want her being in your face being nice to you? To me, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't have wanted that. Don't be
Well,
over
I
here trying to
guess,
be nice to me knowing you screwing my damn man. I,
well, at least put up the front. You know what I'm
Girl,
saying? Like,
no, and she just, the girl said Lizzo was standoffish with her. She wasn't mean. That the way I took it. She said Lizzo was just
okay,
really standoffish. She would give her like, well, she wasn't trying to be overly friendly because she knew she was sleeping with your man, girl.
probably, probably.
I'm like, and I'm not saying Lizzo is right, But in that particular situation, why are you upset? She wasn't nice. You wanted her, because that would make me want to slap somebody even more if they in my face faking and being nice to me, and then find out that they messing with your man. Don't play with me.
Yeah. I just thought that was really weird. I mean, just for well, I don't know. Don't get me to started because I think totally different about some stuff, but bless her heart because I bet it is really hard to see your man out here prancing around with Lizzo, all up on your ex man, and he was just treating you bad and cheating on your ass. So that's just really sad. Hey there, yeah, thanks for joining in, Dial. Okay, well, since we already talking about Lizzo, let's talk about this whole situation about these her dancers, the accuser coming out and saying all of this whatnot and what have yous about Lizzo. Like Lizzo has now been the topic of the storyline lately because her dancers have come out to throw her up under the bus. So here, TMZ was reporting that the Lizzo's dancers fear retaliation because they reported that she was making them or insinuating, not making or forcing, insinuating for them to do things that they really didn't want to do, and that she was body shaming as well. Is that the ticket? Oh, girl. For all
Now
people who want to
Lizzo,
sit up here and body
now.
shame somebody. You right? You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be sitting up here trying to body shame nobody. But
Yeah,
this is
that's
what the
that's not
article states.
appropriate.
Not at all. So they said Lizzo makes it clear her backup dancers will face repercussions if they don't do what she asks, even if that means getting freaky at a live sex show. At least that's what two of the women suing her are claiming. The singer's former backup dancers, it's Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams, joined TMZ Live and told them about the experiences working under Lizzo. Did you take a listen to this, Sean? Did you listen to what they were saying?
I know, boo. I didn't hear that particular interview.
I didn't listen either, but we can jump in and take a listen to hear what they were saying because I want to know about this. But let me just go ahead and read what the article is finishing saying before we jump into it. So apparently, Ariana and Crystal accused Lizzo of coercing backup dancers to participate in nude cabaret shows, and they say
Oh
there's an
hell no.
unspoken feeling amongst the group of having to bend to Lizzo's demands or be fired if they don't play ball. And as they allege in the lawsuit, sometimes that means eating bananas out of sex performers' vaginas in Amsterdam. And they told us dancers who went along with Lizzo's idea of fun were rewarded with lavish private jet trips to the tropical locations. What in the hell is going wrong? I cannot. But then they go on to say on the flip side, they claim the dancers who didn't feel comfortable doing everything Lizzo wanted them to do basically would be threatened with termination. And as far as why they're no longer working with Lizzo, Crystal says she was accused of drinking before performances, and Ariana claims Lizzo body shamed her for gaining weight, and she claims Lizzo used an admission of an eating disorder to justify firing her. So these are the pictures of the girl. So who is Noelle Rodriguez? Because where does she come in at? Who is that chick?
She was a dancer too. They were on that TV show Lizzo had on Prime. Something about give it up for the big girls. I actually, I sorry, I watched that show. It was good.
Yeah, you were telling me it was good.
But honestly, with this, I mean, I can't think of a job that I'm staying at if you tell me I got to eat a banana out of somebody's coochie. I don't, you can fire me. I'm not doing that, ma'am.
Look, exactly. Karen said,
Yeah,
ironic since people
absolutely
are always trying to
ridiculous.
body shame Lizzie, right? Exactly. You're gonna try to do that with her. Okay, well let's scroll on up, and let's just take a listen to some of the things the girls were saying with this whole debacle. debacle because I just can't believe that that's what she was choosing to do. You know what I'm saying? Body shame your own dancers that you basically handpicked, and you picked them because of them being big, bold women, big body and bold women that were dancers, because that's always some kind of cliche about big women who, dance. It was always something.
Yeah,
So to see that,
I saw a lady today on TikTok, and she made a good point. She said like somebody like Lizzo, she don't think she body shamed them, but she might have been like, "Hey girl, now I'm 300. You can't be getting bigger than me now." You know.
mm,
I mean, there has to be at some point a limit. Like she said, she pretty sure Beyonce don't allow her dancers to be gaining weight. Even if I'm big, Lizzo can move. Y'all has to start getting too damn big. You ain't gonna be able to be up there dancing without huffing and puffing and shit. That was a
then
part
you
of the
get
issue
rid of
that the
them.
people. Yeah,
Right.
that's what she. That's what I think. That's what she did. You know.
Okay, so it seems to be that there's some kind of back and forth that they're saying that they were terminated due to them gaining weight, but is there a clause in their thing saying you can't be such and such weight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is
Probably
there a way?
not, but
Right.
I think eventually, at some point, now you should not shame people. No, I don't care if they got up to 600 pounds. But eventually,
Mm-hmm.
if you start gaining too much weight as a dancer, it's gonna hinder the way you can move. Your damn knees gonna start giving out. Trust me, I know. I know from personal experience. Your knees start giving out and shit. I ain't even that damn big.
Girl, girl, girl.
So I get it. But you have to say that professionally. You can't be like, damn girl, you getting too big now. You have to be professional if you're the boss.
Well, maybe she
And
was
maybe
talking
that
to
was
them
the
at
issue.
yeah, and maybe she was talking to them in a friendly manner. How we joke with each other, behind the
Yeah.
scenes or something. Maybe it was like that. I don't know. But
Eh,
let's go on and take a look
Yeah.
at what these girls said. This is
Yeah.
about
Maybe they
like
can give us
maybe
clarity.
they can give us some clarity on what the hell was going on
Hmm.
behind these scenes, child. Here we go.
All right.
Were these demands or suggestions made by Lizzo, as you say, were they direct? Where they said, I really
Wait a minute. Why is he looking like he been in a mountain hibernating? What the hell is wrong with her, Harvey? why, why, why is Harvey over there looking like he is been in the mountains to the very top? Okay,
Baby.
looking like a
Harvey
whole
trying to
mess.
look like a young boy.
Harvey need to stop. Oh my God. Okay, I just had to say that he looking very, unkept. I don't know what's going on. Here we go.
want you to do it? Or was it more, I'm afraid if I don't, I might get fired?
Yeah, I think for both of us, there was this always looming feeling of thinking that if you didn't do something or you didn't adhere to certain suggestions or demands that your job could be in jeopardy. I mean, there have been specific instances, for example, whenever we were in contact with our agents and we were trying to negotiate receiving a retainer while we were working with the team, things kind of started being more tense in the work environment, more hostile. So right off the bat, we kind of already felt like the energy was shifting. And after negotiations for retainers began, we got an email before one of the shows, basically from her, somebody from her management team, saying that the way that we have been acting was unprofessional and the attitudes that we were exhibiting on the job was unacceptable, and that it could be grounds for termination. And that's just one specific instance that we went through in regards to working with the team.
There is so many
Well,
instances
what
where
happened?
dancers who did,
Right.
have fun with her and, go along with like what she was doing and, be down for anything that they were favored. They were hired for more shows. They were invited on, like private jets and to do things and could hang out with her in like tropical settings like Hawaii and stuff like that. Some of our coworkers, it's just like there was no between professionalism and personal. And so we had in our minds that if we weren't, down for anything, that we would then be ostracized later. It was this unspoken thing in the camp that if you weren't super fun, like if you like skipped out on all of like outings and all that stuff, that you wouldn't be seen in good favor from Lizzo, and that you would then not be considered like one of the people that is like cool and down for anything, and then therefore not be booked for as many jobs.
So basically she's saying if you were being a Debbie Downer and wasn't participating in the fun, then you would get terminated. That's basically what it's like you're saying. Also, if you're not gonna show up and you ain't gonna have the fun like the rest of everybody is having fun, you a Debbie Downer, you're not down with the clique.
Yeah. I mean, not even trying to be funny, but I've never worked in that environment, only in like office or, professional environments. But of course she's going to pick the people that she hangs with. They become friends. And,
Right.
in Hollywood, it's about who you know and relationships.
That's true.
So, I mean, I don't think that there was anything like that they should be suing about from that perspective. Now, if she making them eat bananas out of folks' coochies, I get it. But this little shit they talking about right now, child, they can go on about that. Oh, they said we were party poopers if we didn't want to go out. Well, y'all were. Y'all were party poopers. It's okay.
Well,
I probably would have been one of them people too. Like, I'm going home. See y'all tomorrow.
Right. I'll see y'all tomorrow when we start practice at 8:00.
Right. I'm not going out to the burlesque show. I'm not doing that tonight. Thank you though.
We're not about to sit up here and do all of that. Heck no. No.
To me, that's just going to be a natural course of events. The people that she hangs out with the most are going to become her friends. And then, she's going to favor her friends. And she's going to favor people that she has fun with while she's on tour. Because when you're away from your friends and your home and stuff, you can have fun with. I mean, that's natural.
Right. Exactly.
So y'all gonna have to give me some more deets before I can make up my mind now, ladies.
Yeah. Well, they got like another 2 minutes or so. You guys, y'all
they
can
ain't
check
talking
it out.
about shit here.
Yeah, they ain't talking about nothing for me to keep listening to what they saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna have to give me more. Maybe we'll get more when the thing goes to, if it goes to trial. Sometimes they can't show their full hand right off the bat,
Exactly. Yeah. Because for me, I'm not. I don't know. It just because you being a Debbie Downer, that don't justify you being fired per se. I wouldn't fire you because you don't want to do it in the festivities. If that's what everybody want to do, that's just like, okay, after the show we going to the after party. After the party we going to the strip club. And if you down with going to the strip club, then come on. If you ain't, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8:00. That ain't nothing that I'm gonna be sitting up here picking on somebody and trying to fire them for if that's not their fault.
Well, I mean, they themselves didn't even say they got fired for that. They said they weren't hired for as many shows. And like I said earlier, that's natural. She's gonna want the people around her she can have fun with.
Yeah. Oh, ladies. Well,
y'all don't want to hit the clubs? All right.
That's fine. I guess we'll just have to continue to watch out for this. If it goes to trial or something and bring some information, maybe they can settle out of court or something. This ain't nothing to be bothering people to be skipping work to go to trial for. This is definitely not it.
Yeah, I foresee a settlement coming out of this and non-disclosure agreements and honestly, I think they're out doing like this press run. You see them all over the place because they want to get as much bad publicity on Lizzo as possible so that they can go ahead and get a settlement. to get because
Exactly.
the people be wanting to get this shit out the way now.
Yeah. Yeah. Girl.
So
Well, speaking of trials, this whole situation with Cardi B is look like that one is a bust too, right? So
that's a
let's
bus. No trial there.
yes, girl. It's just always something. I don't know what in the
You
hell is
just need
going
some
on.
coin, and you get some coin, girl. You can get anything out booted out the window, evidently.
Obviously. Okay, obviously. So this whole situation with Cardi B, so she was at a concert, she was performing, and she turned and said to everybody, you could throw some water at her cooch, right? Well, somebody decided to throw a whole cup full of ice with a little water in it, and she
Right
threw
in
the
her face.
microphone at the person thinking it was them, but she threw it right. She threw it at the wrong person. So now all of a sudden she was getting sued. And then, if I'm not mistaken, the woman who reported the incident, according to TMZ, to the cops was standing next to the drink thrower, but she claimed the mic hit her too. So some
Oh, so
video
it did a
angle
bump
seems to
bump.
show the mic hitting her after it ricocheted off of the other fan. Right,
Not
right. It did a
ricochet.
bump, bump, bump,
Oh my god.
So it looked like there was gonna be looked like it was gonna be some kind of lawsuit with this whole thing, but I think the update recently was it got shut down. So I don't think it's going to
Well, that's
go
for the
anywhere.
criminal. That's for the criminal charges. Now, a potential civil lawsuit where they try to sue her for pain and suffering could be coming along. But girl, you got cooked upside the head. What you think you gonna get for that?
Girl, look. I want to show y'all this video footage of when she threw that microphone. It was like bump, 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 bump. I was cracking up. I was like, okay, y'all over here doing B2K moves up in this mug with this doggone situation here. Let's take a look. All right, I couldn't play all of the music because they playing Cardi B song due to copyright infringement. But you know what I'm saying? Like she threw that mic was like bump. Y'all heard it. It was like bump. And apparently they got different angles. They go to water, bump. They go to microphone. Okay. I didn't see it do a ricochet move though. Did you?
No. Girl, but
Oh,
the thing about that is,
gosh.
Party, you got to be careful. You can't be telling people to throw water at your ass now. You can't do it. These people be at these shows
Girl,
drunk as hell.
wait a minute.
Now,
Danielle
Cardi,
said, honey, because they do. But Danielle said,
Danielle said
going
what?
back to Lizzo, since I see she posted this. Yeah, Danielle said that she lost 200,000 followers because of that whole situation. Lizzo did.
Yep, that don't surprise me, right? Not at all. That don't surprise me. But trust and believe. I don't trust nobody unfollowing nobody on social media, child. They be following you, and then next thing you know, they
Girl,
back
yeah.
following you. Soon as the tides turn, child.
Because they want to get the tea. Y'all know Shine. She follow everybody.
Shit, I showed
The
them.
good,
Well, you
bad,
know
and the
what?
ugly. She not gonna unfollow you just because you did some whack stuff.
You know who I did unfollow?
What?
Unwind with Tasha K. I got sick and damn tired of
Who?
her. Tasha
With
K.
Tasha K.
Yeah, I finally got sick of her, baby.
Girl, look, I
Because
think everybody unfollowed her after that whole disaster with Cardi B, girl. Or even I unfollowed her. I like the ratchet and the low down and the dirty.
it got to be too much
Yeah,
because she was
I didn't
acting
care.
like she was obsessed with Cardi. Like, girl, you need to stop. I actually feel sorry for her children and everything because you are really out here destroying your family financially. Because just to go back and forth with somebody on social media, that's crazy as hell to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
If I was
Look,
her
Karen
husband,
said,
I'd be the divorce her. Mm-mm.
girl, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Mm.
They
Yeah, because
over there
this is
passing the
too
money
much.
all around through his family, trying to have the money from Cardi, because you know Cardi is sticking with trying to stick it to her. You know,
Yeah, shit, Cardi said, "Give mama that money, girl."
girl, that he ain't going nowhere. Look, Karen said, please, Cardi should have knocked them both the f out, okay? Because too many people throwing stuff at performances on stage. Yeah, it is a lot of stuff going on with a lot of people
Baby,
doing stuff. You remember that one celebrity got hit in the eye with a cell phone, and she had a black and blue eye. Like, what the hell
baby,
is
she had to
going
get
on?
stitches.
Oh
See,
my God.
I would
Yeah,
have
that's
jumped out that there stage so quick. You know what I mean? We would have been tussling. I would have had to pull a whole Monica out here in these streets, jumping down.
girl,
Like,
girl, we gonna talk about Monica coming to the D here, honey, having to jump off in the stage, honey, because I was with it. Y'all be hitting no girl like that. These people nowadays, they ruthless. I don't know what's going
mm-hmm,
on. What is going on? Oh my God. Hey,
baby.
Carl on. What's up, Carl on? Thanks for joining in, Dial. Well, speaking of some other ruthless things, girl, we got to talk about it, because before we get to this Monica situation, y'all already know that Little Meech was out here dating Summer Walker, and apparently he got busted, honey, going into some chick's house with the ring camera across the hall, caught him going in. And next thing you know, Summer Walker was out here living her best life on stage. So I guess they no longer together.
Done.
I
And,
guess.
I don't
Look, girl,
understand
it's a Little
people.
Meech at a Houston apartment complex goes viral. Who was that chick? Little Meech? That ain't Summer Walker. No,
He
what's
told me he
going
was
on,
helping
honey?
her
These
with
people out
groceries.
here.
Sir. He told me he was helping his cousin bring groceries
Where
in.
the groceries at?
Well, that's a fair
Oh, that's his
question.
cousin.
Questions that need answers.
Because I don't see no groceries in the can. Look, the only thing I see is one of them toilet scrapers. I guess so. If you messing around with shit and you trying to be shit, you will, end up cleaning up shit. Okay.
What?
For real. I guess
Girl.
so. I guess so. Look, that is the thing in his hand, a little toilet cleaner, right? Okay. That's what he got. He's talking about
So
he bringing in
she
groceries.
needed
Okay,
help
that.
bringing that in.
I guess so. Okay, I guess so.
Child,
Girl.
Summer should have known to run when that girl took that picture with his chain, and then he called her ugly and she spilled all the tea. Summer should have known
Girl.
right then and there. Oh, I mean, you
I
know,
don't know, but
I-
y'all know what I say about Summer Walker. She picked bad men. She don't pick right
mm,
men. She don't.
yeah.
Like everybody she didn't date, just look over the course of her time, the people that she have dated. She has not picked the best of the men. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Summer Walker. I
Yeah,
mean,
and then when people, I mean, the thing we have to learn as women and men too. When people show you who they are, we got to believe them. Now, he a 23-year-old guy, got his starring in that TV show, getting some money. He ain't ready to settle down with no woman with 3 children.
oh, wait a minute. She do got 3 kids, right? By all three different baby daddies, or it's two by one and one by
No,
none?
she got a set. She got a set of twins. So that's by
Got a
one
set of
dude,
twins.
and
Okay.
then the other one is by her oldest is by London on the track.
Oh.
And his baby
Oh.
mamas be coming out spilling the tea on him about him being trifling. But some people be thinking that a man is gonna treat them different from the way he treats everybody else. That might happen, but it
Hmm.
ain't often.
You know what really gets me, and this is me giving a take on us women sometimes, because some of us women do like a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Like we do like a thug life baby. We do like them. But at some
Oh
point, when
yeah.
you go through messing up with them and you realize that that's not the way to be, then you will reorganize what you see in men. And then that's when you normally change. When that one thug guy breaks your heart so bad that you just be like, I can't do this no more. I got to find somebody else. Well, okay, Summer Walker, you have used up your chances now with the thug life. You need to find somebody else different. because this is the end of the
Yeah.
road. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just time
Yeah.
to. I mean, and it's hard out here, especially in her business. It's hard, but
Yeah, because they
you gonna
mostly
have
date everybody in their circle. So.
right.
Yeah.
So it's
Mm,
difficult, but
mm.
let's focus on yourself and your children, girl. Love will come. Love will come. Okay.
Okay. So what's the outcome then, Sean? Do you believe that she's gonna take him back? That this is his cousin that he was helping in bring groceries in?
Oh no, they done broke up, child. She was setting up on that stage last night with a look like a thong to me twerking. I'm like, girl,
She already
she
baiting the next one, right?
right, girl over there twerking with the booty, the what's them
Girl,
things
the
they be
fake
having in they boot?
booty.
The
Oh
fake
my
booty looked
God.
like it was moving over into her hip. She was squatted down so far.
Girl, it was a whole mess.
I
If
said
y'all
that
ain't
booty
seen that
trying to get the
picture,
hell out of Dodge.
oh my God. That's one picture I should have had pulled up so y'all could see that hotmess.org. Because that one right there, baby, was a whole situation. A whole situation. Ooh, child. All right. But on to the next, you guys. Let's keep it moving. So
Yes.
I'm gonna talk about this, and then let me find. Hold on, because I need to bring up that whole situation with Monica. So let's talk about Monica right quick, because that was a quick and easy one. Okay. Monica was doing and she was at the Shane Park here, which y'all know is now called Aretha Franklin, whatever, but it's always Shane Park to me. Okay. So Monica came here to Detroit, you guys, to do a show downtown at Shane Park. And while she was performing, okay, it was a dude and a woman in the audience, which they didn't know each other. They was in there throwing hands, bucking, okay. And Monica was like, "Wait a minute!" When she saw, and I think she went on, like a news station or whatever, and talked about it too. But what she saw, she said, "I saw that man hit her," and I was like, "No, not on my watch. This is not what we about to do." And so she jumped her butt off the stage and went into the audience and was like, "Get him out of here. This is not what we're doing." You don't hit no woman. And so, I commend her because she just was not going to have it on her watch long to come up, but she wasn't having it on her watch. And I don't the way that he hit her, you guys, like he slapped her. He slapped that lady. And she was defending herself. So she was throwing hands back, and people were in the audience and they were trying to break it up too. They were like trying to pull them apart, and you can see that. But no, homie, why in the hell you think you got, the means to put your hands on somebody like that? Like for real, what's up with that? That was so crazy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like, oh,
curious to know
Monica.
why
Okay,
y'all.
girl, Monica, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica kick in the door waving the fofo. She don't care. Y'all know she thug life. Okay, for real.
Yeah, but she said she was
Taking
just
his
trying to get
time. Oh, girl.
security's attention because they weren't responding to her. She was just trying to get their attention.
I don't know what's up with the well, that would have been the promoter making sure that they had enough security walking the grounds.
Yeah, that's true. Child, that video do not want to play.
I can do this. I can do this. You can do this.
Y'all hear me? It looked like I had lost sound or whatever. Joy said she got a diaper booty. I fell out.
I hear
Can y'all
you. Can you hear me? I can hear you
oh,
now.
yes, I can hear you now. It looked like something happened. I don't know. But anyway, let's
That
take a
did.
listen.
Assaulting a woman in the crowd. I want you to watch this moment. The singer jumped off the stage and into the audience to confront the attacker. Watch.
I know. Don't you hit her like that. Listen. Listen, if y'all don't get that up out of here, we won't even fucking play like that. You ain't no lady. Cause you out your mind. Shut up.
That remarkable moment, that altercation was Saturday night and it was caught on tape. It's now gone viral on social media. And Monica is here with us and she joins me now. Monica, really, I mean, I watched it this weekend and I was like, wow, it's incredible to see you make the decision to do that. What made you jump off that stage? What did you see?
Honestly, that was just instincts. And I know that people don't have the opportunity to know us personally or on a personal level, but the few that do know that everything for me is a matter of the heart. It's a matter of I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I am a mother. I've said mom. I'm so many things that would allow someone to want to protect me. Simply put, I didn't want to see her hurt or harmed and her not make it back home after coming just to be a concert goer for myself and Shawntee, who was also on the show. You know, these concerts have become what almost feels like a dangerous space and place. And I just really want that to change. So that was just my instincts kicked in. I do not feel like I'm some form of superhero in any facet, but I did what I would hope that someone would do if they saw that happening to my aunt or mother. I could tell that she was, she's definitely my elder. And there was a level of fear there for me, just watching what appeared to be a situation that could have been escalated even further. I was simply trying to de-escalate it.
And that's what Monica did, honey. You know what, Monica is really something else. But I always tell y'all, Monica is one of those no nonsense type of girls. I really like Monica. You know, she don't play in regards to that. She's a Southern girl. She believes that you should treat a lady like a lady. You know what I'm saying? You open the door for her, you be respectful for her. Like, she's like from the old school type of way. So for her to see this man throwing hands at a lady, that just was like, oh no, you know, and I understand that wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying? But that just shows you the type of character Monica has, that she would even jeopardize her life, because anything could have happened if she would jump down in the audience. Y'all know how people are with superstars. They could have tore that whole place up. Monica would have been in the mix of it, and then we would have had this whole situation with a bunch of people dying over this whole scenario. So I don't know what's going on with these people out here, you know, throwing phones and throwing stuff on the stage and trying to bogart and stuff on there, but y'all jeopardize more than just the artists' lives. Y'all jeopardize other people in the audience's lives as well. This stuff is crazy. And they need to have more security walking around on the grounds then at these concerts, if that's how they're going to continue to act. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to be walking around on ground. She need to have her crew of security up there with her. But they also need to put more men on foot on floor.
Yeah, I agree. You think if it's like an R&B festival that you can expect a certain crowd, like older, more laid back people, but
Yeah.
child, I'm really curious to know. I'm surprised the people that was out there tussling haven't spoke out, because I wonder what the hell y'all fighting for in the Monica concert. Nah.
Yeah, like, I don't know what happened. The video footage that was captured, I don't know if that person spoke out since they was right there, like explaining what happened or whatever. Maybe I'll do some, searching and see what comes up.
Girl,
But
go
I
on
haven't heard
over to
anything.
Tiki Taki. I bet you
Girl,
somebody got the
yes.
tea.
The tick
They
and the
always
top.
got the tea over there.
Always
Baby,
got
they
the
got
damn
the
tea.
deets over there.
Girl, Yes. Oh my God. But shout out to Monica. I like Monica. I really do. Let's
Mhm.
get into this next thing, you guys. Y'all know this whole scenario with Aretha Franklin, since we are talking about Shane Park and Aretha Franklin and all, but you know that they were unable to find a will at the time. Well, it looks like they found some handwritten note that was stuffed in a couch, honey. And apparently the sons can now access her money without taking the business classes that was mandated in 2010 in that will. So, according to Neighborhood Talk, you guys, they said, neighbors, y'all might not remember this, but when Aretha Franklin died, there was a lot of controversy about an alleged will found stuffed inside one of her couches. And the singer had 4 sons and didn't have a formal typewritten will in place. 60-year-old Ted White II believes papers dated in 2010 should mainly control the estate, while 53-year-old and I know I'm gonna butcher this son's name. Is it Keith Calf Franklin? I think that's how you say it. And Edward Franklin favor a 2014 document, the one that was found in the couch. And according to the Associated Press, a jury decided Tuesday that the 2014 handwritten note can serve as a will. But what's crazy is the huge difference in the 2010 and 2014 documents. So, per the report, under the 2014 will, Kay Franklin and the grandchildren would get his mother's main home in Bloomfield Hills, which was valued at 1.1 million when she died, but is worth much more today. And then the older son, the older will said that Kay and Edward Franklin must take business classes and get a certified or certificate or degree to benefit from the estate. And that provision is not what's in the 2014 version. So wait a minute, in order for them to get anything, they have to take those classes. That's what they were saying originally.
I don't even know. I'm so confused.
So that's what it sounds like. So the original will that they had said that they had to take these classes or get a certificate for business classes. But the 2014 version, which was found in the couch, doesn't say anything about that.
Every time you say in the couch, I be like,
Girl, well, you know, black folks always putting something somewhere in the couch, hiding it inside the bed, under the bed mattress, something, girl. It's just something. So anyway, the jury says a scribbled note in the couch is still a will, and they would have honored it even if she left it on the counter. Child, just let the
yeah,
damn
this is
kids have the
just,
money. Like, just divide
yeah,
it up equally. What the hell? I don't get it. What's the problem?
I agree. Just divide it and be done with it.
Just,
Who was,
yeah,
I
just
guess
sell the
some
home.
kids were contesting and some weren't, is the issue.
I guess. I don't know. But my thing is just sell the home. Whatever it's worth, then divide it up and give it to all the kids. And quit playing tit for tat. Pity pat.
Yeah.
Just
Let
let
it
it go.
go.
Yeah, let it go.
Mm.
Let it go. Oh,
Well, I
child.
guess they've gotten
Anywho.
it resolved, so you know. I'm pretty sure if Aretha was recommending business classes. They probably needed it, but too late now.
Really, is that what we doing now? In order for the kids to get the money? You not here to get it. What's the difference? What's the
Shit,
difference?
she want that money to last their whole damn life instead of them blowing through it and what she know her children.
Well, then you should have left the proper will then. I don't know which
I
one
mean,
you
I
should have
agree.
left. You know what I'm
I agree.
saying? If you really wanted them to do something with the money that you're leaving them, then that should have been specified in the will. You know, I don't know what's up with all that tit for tat and all this stuff. But anywho, um, but nonetheless, child, I mean, I guess now they ain't got to take the classes if they really don't want to. I guess that's fine. They gonna get hold of this
I
money
know
and do
in
whatever they want to do
10
anyway.
years they better not be
Um,
working here talking about they broke. I know that much. Nah.
right. Well,
I'm like, y'all should have took them damn classes your mama wanted.
Yeah. Cause I don't even know what do they do for a living. I don't know what they do because they're older. Their kids is older. What I really want to know,
I
she
have
don't
no
want to tell
idea.
us. So she didn't leave nothing in the will telling us who that first son's baby father is. That's what I
Baby, somebody need
that's
to do the
that's who I really want to
autobiography
know
of
who the
C.L.
father is.
Franklin. That's what we need. Autobiography of Reverend C.L. Franklin. That's what we need. Now that will spill the tea. You hear me?
Oh, child, honey. That's what we really need to know. Okay. Who is the
Hmm.
first baby's father? Who is that? Okay. That's the word on the curb that is her daddy's. So allegedly. Okay. Let's get on into it, honey. They said that Stevie J and Faith Evans has come to terms in the divorce, honey. You heard about this, Sean? This whole situation, girl, just
Yeah,
something. We
girl. She had to pay him
we
a
told
million
her.
dollars. Don't
Girl, we
marry him,
told her
girl.
not to be
Don't
marrying
marry.
no damn Stevie Sleazy J, okay?
Like, if
But
you
she
want
did
to
it
sleep
anyway.
with him, okay, but you didn't have to marry his ass face.
Girl, we tried to tell her. And that's just creepy anyway, because check out the dynamics of this, y'all. And I don't know if y'all know, but Stevie J is the godfather to the son the son of Notorious Big.
Yeah, that's just too close to home. Too weird.
Too close for home. That's just
Hmm.
crazy. But anywho, let's get into these details, honey. So according to allhiphop.com, honey, they said that they finally came to terms with this whole thing. Producer Stevie J and his soon to be ex wife Faith Evans have reportedly come to an amicable agreement in their controversial divorce, right? Evans and Stevie J were married in June of 2018, but the pair separated in October of 2021, citing irreconcilable differences. And according to radaronline.com, Evans shared with the courts that she entered into a written agreement regarding their property and their marriage or domestic support partners' rights, including support, and wants them to approve it. Okay. Oh, while the specific terms haven't been disclosed, the submission includes attorney fees and spousal support. As the filing states, there are irreconcilable differences that have led to the breakdown, oh, hey, Marty, breakdown to their marriage or domestic partnership, and there's no possibility of saving this marriage or domestic partnership through counseling or other means. Stevie J, one of Diddy's original hit men and a reality star on the, super love and hip hop series of Atlanta, asked for spousal support and asserted he and his wife never signed a prenuptial agreement before getting married. That's because they got married in Vegas. And y'all just hurried up and jumped into it, and we was trying to warn Faith. Faith,
Don't marry him, girl. Don't marry him. Don't do it. Do it. You know.
girl, Evans has an estimated worth of roughly 3 million according to Celebrity Net Worth, and Stevie J, on the other hand, has an estimated net worth of 5 million, including his hefty production catalog.
Well, why she got to pay him if he got more money than her?
I don't even know. You know she been married 3 times.
Yeah, because
Don't make
the
no sense.
father of her younger kids, she thought he was the one. You know. I guess you think they the one till they ain't. You know. That's it. Been there myself. I get it, Faith.
Well, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Okay. Oh, well. All right. Well, shout out to them for coming to a damn agreement about time, because this stuff been going on. So they've been separated since 2021 and they ain't had no kids together. So I didn't see what was the holdup. I didn't see what was the holdup at
Shit, the
all.
holdup was Stevie was trying to hold out for some porn. I know what the holdup was. He wanted some money.
Stevie J always wants some damn money.
Yep.
That's
Now,
why they
now
call
we
them
about to
sleeves.
see. Now we about to see Faith all over the place, touring and carrying on, she gonna be out here like Mary J. Blige, trying to get that coin built back up, child.
Oh, poor Mary. Poor Mary. Because
Hmm.
that just didn't make no sense. Yeah, right, Joy. That just don't make no sense. Absolutely none. Yeah, that's crazy. Anywho, y'all, let's get into it. So y'all know they didn't came out and released some information talking about they didn't went up in Keefe D house in regards to this whole shooterization slash murder that happened with Tupac umpteen hundred years ago. I don't get okay. So anyway, let me try to keep my opinion out of this whole scenario because 30 years later, you still got stuff that is relating to a murder. To a murder, that's what really just trips me out. You saved some stuff that could lead you to a possible murder 30 years now.
Y'all the world's worst criminals. Stupid as
The
hell.
worst criminals, okay, the worst.
Because
So Las Vegas
why?
police execute a search warrant in connection to the murder of Tupac Shakur. They said that the authorities in Nevada confirmed Tuesday that they served a search warrant this week in connection with the long unsolved killing of rapper Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago. So Shakur, one of the most prolific figures in hip hop, he was killed on the night of September 7th, 1996, in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He was 25. And the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said the search warrant was executed in the nearby city of Henderson. The department did not provide further details on the search, citing the open investigation. Well, the department spokesperson, Aiden Ocampo Gomez, said he could not provide further details on the latest development in this case, including whether it was served at a home or business, citing the open investigation. And now Nevada does not have a statute of limitations for prosecuting homicide cases. So there is no statute of limitation. They can come at you even when you turn 100. They coming for you. Tupac was gunned down inside the black vehicle, stopped at a red light near the Las Vegas Strip. Y'all know what happened to Tupac. Let's move on. But apparently, the word on the curb is this has something to do with Keefe D. Now, if y'all know, and I'm saying allegedly because I don't really know, because they didn't even say who the person was. They didn't release whose house they went up under or anything. So, but the word on the curb, it has something to do with Keefe D. Did you hear that?
I did, but I don't know who that is. I heard it, but I ain't.
Keefe D is supposedly the guy that was sitting next to the shooter, in the car that pulled up alongside of Shakur and Suge Knight that night.
Really?
Keefe,
Oh, okay.
Keefe D, like y'all know the so-called shooter had been killed or murdered. He's deceased, which was allegedly the guy that Tupac had stumped in the MGM hotel that night that Tyson was fighting. Well, they said that he was the one that retaliated and did the shooting of it, but Keefe D was in the car with him next to it. So I don't know. Your guess is good as mine on this whole thing, but I'm
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what did they find as a connection to come 30 years later to be able to serve a warrant to search his home. What is the connection?
Yeah. Have
So
some type of
I don't know, you
information that
guys
will
will,
make them granted a search warrant
right?
out after all this time. So
So Joyce said it was the uncle of the so-called shooter. Okay, the uncle. So not Keefe D. I think who is the uncle? I'm not sure, but you know, wow, that's just really something. 30 years later. Okay, well, we'll keep you updated on that, you guys, because I don't really have anything to say in regards to it because, like I always said, everybody know who killed Tupac and who killed Biggie. Everybody knows, and if you go by the word of the street, the word on the curb, you know too. So this has not been like it ain't been no secret. We already knew, but the people that was doing the shooterization, they are long gone. They are deceased. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, I don't know about you guys. Do y'all want to talk about this whole scenario with the chick? Oh, you know what, Sean? No, no, I don't want to get off. I don't want to get off on this whole situation. I want to stick to the script that we started, but let's get into this because I really believe this is important, and you guys need to know because a lot of us are have been or will be at some time in the future, and I hope that we don't. So I'm not putting any bad juju on anybody, but in regards to us, many of us passing away to some kind of disease or something like that, y'all know, if it wasn't for Henrietta Lacks sales, we would not have been able to learn about cancerous things in the body, cancerous cells, and how to be able to try to, you know, form some kind of resilience against it to fight it. But her family has been fighting for the longest in order to get some kind of, and I'll say it, payout, which they deserve for them stealing their mom's sales and using it over the course of all these years since her death. So, I mean, hopefully you guys know the story about it, but they finally came to an undisclosed settlement amount has been reached. And I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that because doggone it, it's been a long time, and the thieveration of these sales is still out here thieving. You can purchase your
Yeah.
sales on the website. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as long as
So,
people are able to profit, then these companies, her family should be profiting as well.
right. And yeah, that biotech tech company, that Thermo Fisher Scientific researched reached a settlement with her. So that's who they were suing. But it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was John Hopkins um hospital was the one who actually filtered those cells and saw that they were reproducing and was selling her cells to others to be able to, find a cure for, research to find a cure for cancer and stuff like that. But we've benefited so much more just from cancer cells with Henrietta Lacks cells. We've gotten some type of scientific breakthrough and discoveries of other things as well. So it's not just that, but they have been leeching off of her family with these cells and been avoiding them for all these years. This was 70 years ago, y'all. 70 years they've been really, trying to battle with these big main companies, these biotech companies, to be able to pay them for stealing and using their mama's cells. Y'all need to read that book. The Henrietta Lacks story is really good. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. That book will be one of my top books forever. That was super sad how they did her. And in addition, I believe that y'all girl Oprah did did a movie on Henrietta Lacks. It was okay, but y'all know how I feel about Oprah, so there it is. But I'm happy about that. I was really ecstatic. I think I'm more ecstatic than the average Joe about this whole thing. So big up to the family for sticking to it. You read the book, Joy? Yes, good for her family. Yep. Yes. And shout out to Dr. J who introduced me to that book because that book really was good. That was a good book. She told me about it. So yeah, shout out to Doc on that. Girl, I'll be trying to get my kids to read that book. They won't pick it up for the love of life. That I don't know what is up with that. Anywho. Y'all, let's get into this whole situation with Jamie Foxx. Shine, you want to fill us in on this whole Jamie Foxx story while I pull up this whole situation here? Child.
Jamie Foxx regarding the anti-Semitism.
Girl, yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Let's just break it down. When he came out and released his first statement after he got cloned, allegedly.
Girl,
Hey, Sharon,
somebody,
aka Sharon.
some, somebody going to explain to me why in the world Jamie Foxx would be the person they cloned. Then I might accept it. They're going to make it make sense for me to accept that Jamie Foxx. For what? So he can redo Wanda? I don't get
Oh
it. But um, you know, Jamie came out yesterday, I believe, and released a statement up on his page in which he said,
God. I
um,
got the statement pulled up. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see if they're gonna show it. So he shared a
girl,
message and they deleted it. He posted, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? That sentiment, which was captured by THR, also included the hashtag fake friends and fake love. So that's what it said.
yeah, and from
And
that,
of course, they took
the
it down.
Jewish
Hmm.
community took it as they was referring to them who killed Jesus, and so I mean, I didn't take it that way. I took it as somebody betrayed him, and he was saying, if they'll do it to Jesus, they'll do it to you. Watch your back. You know, nobody. I mean, I
Hmm.
felt like this was a reach, honestly. Now, so if somebody can clarify for me better, they can try to make it make sense. But to me, it was a damn reach. It's stupid as hell. And if I was a celebrity, like I said, that's one thing I would be like Beyonce. I wouldn't post shit because you can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't. And people are always gonna read more into it than probably what it's worth. They're gonna always take your words and misconstrue it. But apparently he
Mhm.
came out and offered an apology for it. Child. I don't know what he said. Let me see if I can pull up exactly what he said as the apology. I just think that's super crazy. So he said, I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. And here I'll share it too, because I was able to pull it up on um I think this is Instagram here. So here we go. So it says, yeah, I wanted to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words have caused offense and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone who was offended. Nothing but love, always, Jamie Foxx. So that's what I took from it too. And that's what he clarified as what he meant. People always want to jump the gun on stuff. That just, I wouldn't, people are in his chat part saying they wouldn't, why you apologize? It's unnecessary, But in today's day and age with any of these celebrities, if they as the Jewish community is taking it as an offense, if you don't apologize, you don't have a career anymore. That's basically how it's going, right? That's what it is.
Mhm.
Those two communities are doing the most. They are, Joy. Yeah, that was a real reach because I understood what he meant. I didn't take it any other way, like he was trying to down a certain community or not. But nowadays you have to show face and clear up stuff. You see what they did to Whoopi. You see what they did to Irie is it Curry? What is his name from the basketball? Child, they try to break everybody down. If they seen you and y'all see what they done did to the honorable minister Farrakhan before. So, you just gotta try to clean up whatever the misunderstanding is, because if not, then you don't have a career. It's super crazy. Just
Yeah,
crazy.
that's the way it works.
Yeah. Joy said, right, Shine. If I was celebrity, I wouldn't post shit. Right? Wouldn't post a doggone thing.
Girl, your career be over if certain people don't agree with what you posted.
That's true. Do you believe Jamie was cloned? Do he look different to you since he, came out of his so-called emergency?
Let me tell you something. I do not believe he cloned. Like I said, they ain't got no damn reason to be out here cloning no damn Jamie Foxx. Lord,
Y'all know
they
I
could have
make
thought of
light
other
of
people to
everything.
damn clone besides him. Lord have mercy.
Girl, and you know, let me just tell y'all know I'm down with the conspiracy theories and everything, and y'all know they sit up here saying that Jamie's disappearance of when he had his emergency situation, he was hospitalized. Now they talking about you are light and I am dark. Look, they trying to say he didn't came back as a totally different person. He don't look the same. But if you were sick and near death, that does not mean that you're gonna come back and look the same way you did beforehand, you guys.
He got to get his weight back up,
But this is
start
the
back
picture that
working
they're
out.
yeah. And they're trying to say that, because he was truly sick
I
and
mean,
he
and
even
that's
said he was near
lighting,
death.
But let me tell you,
Girl.
now, if somebody,
Uh-huh.
somebody I believe did get cloned was Mitch McConnell. You know, he malfunctioned. You remember when they was interviewing him? They was interviewing him a few weeks ago, and then he just stopped talking. He had to be walked off. He malfunctioned. Now,
Oh my God. Let me
him,
pull up Mitch
I can
McConnell.
believe they done cloned the girl. Because, at one point
Girl,
in time, 6'4", at one time in point, his hands and shit was turning black. I think he was dead. So they went ahead and cloned him, and then he had a malfunction.
I cannot. They said he had the rickety tickety while he was standing up there on the stage, and he just started.
Girl,
He
shit went
started ticking.
downhill, girl. They had to have get him back in there and reprogram his ass.
Girl, they was over there shaking that device trying to get it to work again. They was like, the
It
guy
wouldn't come
came up
back
from
up,
behind
they
him and
say.
said, girl, he wouldn't come back up.
Anything?
He said, is you okay? He said, did you have anything else you wanted to say to the people? Girl, I died laughing. I was like, see, this is
All he
why
could
the
get
elderly,
out. He could get out was
girl.
no. Baby, that thing malfunctioned so tough. They like, we offline. Get him out of there. We're offline. I was like, oh.
Girl, they said his ass was rickety tickety. I bust out laughing. I said something is wrong in the sauce. Y'all better get it together. Get it together. Joy said, I can't stay.
Girl.
Girl, they cloning all these people. I'm telling you, half of the doggone Congress people need to have been retired. They need an age limit on Congress. Because if you at retirement age, you should not still be working in Congress at the age of 82 or 83 and so on. I'm just saying.
It's ridiculous. Get him out of there,
Girl,
Lord.
and I know Mama Joe is gonna come for me because I always be talking about the elderly. But let me just tell y'all this. I'd say the elderly don't need to be on the road during certain times of the day and even at night.
Baby, go somewhere and sat down. That's what you do. Sit down.
Go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Sit down, child.
Gee, because
will occur. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, girl?
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you. This is just so much. It is so to the much. You hear me? So to the butt. Oh my God, that was too funny, Sean. Okay, so look, did we forget anybody? Anything? Anybody? I think we pretty much got the gist. Because y'all know
we covered the latest.
Yeah, we covered the most of everything. But did y'all even want to entertain this whole situation? Because we didn't talk about Carlie Russell. Okay, come on now, Sean.
Oh, Carlie.
Come on, we got to do the breakdown of Carlie Russell. Come on, give us the tea.
Well, Carlie was a 25-year-old girl that went missing. Her family got the whole country involved. I mean, this was posted by the big activists, Tamika Mallory, Shawn King. It went viral all over the U.S. Everybody was on I was on the lookout, and I'm in Texas. Is that Carlie? Carlie, you done made your damn way down here? Child, come to find out, Carly
Mm-mm.
ass was down in the Red Roof Inn, shacked up with Cheez-Its and snacks, kicking it. Girl, what you doing at the Red Roof Inn now?
Did you say cheese it?
Yeah, she ain't got a box of cheese down there, down there at the motel for 2 days. It wasn't even a hotel. It was a motel. Why are you at the motel? And then her ass the stole a roll and a roll of toilet tissue from her job. Ma'am, why you taking them folks tissue paper? I guess the motel tissue wasn't gonna be up to her standards, so she's like, "Let me get some of this because I can't deal with that one ply they got at the Red Roof. Can't deal with it."
I can't even read this. I can't even be serious with this no more.
Girl, yeah, there.
Oh my gosh, I got my
Girl,
damn sheets
if
over
I
here
was her
snoring,
mama,
girl,
I'd be like,
laughing at your
"Girl,
ass. This not this heifer.
I would have been like, why
Girl,
you
they
down
went
at the
into a
damn
frenzy
Red Roof
looking for
Inn,
her that they
Carly?"
even offered. Girl,
Mhm.
they even offered a $25,000 reward for her damn ass because of this stuff. So I'm just like, this is some real bogus stuff to be doing. As much as they be sitting, like this is supposed to be a serious type of situation, okay? And she over here pulling a whole Jussie Smollett type of deal. What in the hell, okay? Carly
Girl,
Jussie
just
Smollett
damn
Russell.
lying. And baby, let me tell you
Oh
something.
my
When I saw
god.
her mug shot, I knew she was a psycho. She got some crazy ass eyes. I was like, oh yeah, out there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She ain't all there.
Let me see if I
No,
can find
ma'am.
her damn mug
Baby, fine. Because when
shot,
you
Sean. Let me
look at
look
them
up the mug
eyes. Them
shot. Let me
eyes
see.
don't look. They look
Ooh,
like,
child.
eh, baby. It look like Carly got a few screws loose. Okay.
Okay. Girl, I'm gonna try to look up. Let's take a look at the mug shot. Cause she was all cheesing in her mug shot, right?
She was smiling, but when you see them eyes, you're like, "Oh, Carly, you throw it the hell off, ain't you?"
Okay, here, look, y'all. Look at her eyes. She was just like, am I on TV? Mama, look, I'm on
Right.
television. Look at this. Look at her. Look at her. Girl. Then had her mama and them all looking for her and put out a $25,000 reward for her finding and stuff. And she over there at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. Say what?
Girl, look at her.
Look, Sherrod. Look, Sherrod, aka Cheryl said, yeah, she is mentally ill. Just crazy, girl.
Yeah,
What? Oh my God.
Sharon, you in the medical profession, you know crazy when you see it, don't you?
So look. So my question was they gonna throw the book at her like they did to Jussie Smollett? Is they gonna throw the book at her?
No, child. I foresee her getting a fine and community service. That's what I foresee for her.
Mm,
You know.
mm, 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 mm,
Lord.
mm. Well,
Oh, Carly.
you know, yep, she said rich and crazy. She said they ain't gonna throw the book at her. Okay. Which people like that be doing that false stuff like that's when they need to get in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be
Mm-hmm.
paying fines and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's when they should be having to pay for the liarizations and stuff. You having a whole bunch of people and using forces and stuff to go and find you. Yeah, that's when you need to, handle that situation. So, but
But they did
uh
say she's gonna have
let's
to
finish
help
up with
pay back
go ahead.
some of the. Some of the like overtime and stuff. She's gonna have to help pay back. So that's going. It. They said it's like over $100,000. So
Mm-hmm. Well. Well, we got two more things we got to talk about, Sean. And the first one is this whole Shein lawsuit. Okay.
Girl.
So, girl, y'all know, y'all, if y'all like purchasing things from Shein, you know what I'm saying? I done dabbled and got me a couple of things from Shein before as well.
Yeah, me
Apparently, they got a,
too.
they currently is facing a lawsuit over copyright infringement and racketeering, which they're trying to incorporate them with the RICO Act for this whole lawsuit. So okay, so there was some situation stuff that was going on with saying that they were stealing some other designers' designs and selling it on their website. Is that part of it too, or is this just the whole thing from Temu?
Shein do that too. That's where you go to Shein. You want to get a cheaper outfit from what you see. You just put a picture of it. It'll pop up on Shein.
Yeah. But let's just go and stick with the lawsuit that they're saying that they're trying to do the RICO Act for, which was originally put in place to target or organized crime. And per the U.S. Department of Justice, but racketeering also applies to that copyright infringement as well. And small business owners have long spoken out against the company for stealing designs through complicated copyright law in the fashion industry has made it very difficult to take legal action for copycat clothing designs, especially when you're dealing with China and stuff over in their country and stuff like that. So it's even harder over there because their rules are not the same as our rules here in the United States. So they got slapped with this whole stealerization of designs, and they're trying to implement this RICO Act in it as well. Child, that's something. And if Shein is going down, so is Temu. And I tell everybody, Sean, you did order some stuff from Temu. You said it was pretty good, but people have been saying that Temu have been stealing their information and wiping out their
selling
bank
it on the
accounts
black market. Yeah.
on the black market. Yes,
Yeah. That's why I
yes.
was
So
like,
y'all
man,
gotta
I
be,
won't be ordering nothing.
y'all gotta be careful with this stuff. And then, and since everything is online anyway, you guys just try to do the best y'all can with saving y'all information, because y'all already know how it's gonna go. Okay. Especially now since they trying to quote unquote get rid of the dollar. Everything is online. So we'll keep you updated on that Shein lawsuit, honey, because good grief. What are we gonna do now when we want some cheap outfits? For now, they still up. They still up.
I mean, Timu is still on and popping now, but I mean, y'all better use. If y'all got a prepaid card, y'all better use that, because they say they out here selling. Now, if you pay through PayPal, do they get your card number? Because I think I use PayPal.
Right. I still use PayPal through everything because they don't get your card information.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
do not get it.
when I go through any site, if they using
Mhm.
PayPal, that's who I pay through, because I know I can
Yep.
dispute. And when I was using that damn website, I was like, ooh, I know I'm gonna have to dispute y'all ass because I don't know
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And let me tell y'all, and if they don't have PayPal as an option, then I won't buy from them, because I was trying to buy something from a website that did not have PayPal as an option. And I said, what's wrong with y'all? I mean, I know some people love and like, and some don't like it, and whatever the case is, but PayPal is still relevant, right? I haven't heard anything that PayPal ain't relevant
Shit,
no more.
I'm
I know.
always using PayPal.
Yeah. So I use that more than anything. So yeah. And lastly, y'all, we're gonna leave y'all with this whole situation. Before we get into this last and final thing, you guys, and then I'll let you go, because this was really fun. Don't forget that LMTBS is going out of business, okay? And if you guys are interested in getting some of those savings off of the website, then go to www.lmtbs.com and get y'all some of that stuff that's on sale right now. It's 70% off, okay, on the website.
Baby, the
And
sale is bomb. I didn't bought
that's
everything off there I could think of, but yeah.
Sean, yes. Thank you, Sean. Sean is She done got everything off of the website. And just so we can get this out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and play the little clip. Go ahead, roll it. Okay, and don't forget the website, you guys, is www.lmtbs.com, and you'll be able to get 70% off your purchase at checkout. Okay, all right, so let's get into this little talk, you guys. We're talking about this Barbie movie situation. I don't know if you've been seeing it on the tick and the talk. But apparently there is some kind of uproar going on in regards to the movie. I have not seen this movie, so don't ask me anything about the Barbie movie because I haven't checked it out and I probably won't. But they're saying that everybody that was running to go see this Barbie movie, but wasn't nobody really going to go check out the Under the Sea movie. What's the girl's name? Child Shine.
The Little Mermaid. Not that people weren't
Mhm.
going to see it. I think the uproar was that, people were so upset that it was a black Little Mermaid, but they was all rushing out to see Barbie.
Mhm.
Makes
Yeah, and
sense.
I guess they're over here going tit for tat with it, about, oh, y'all are run and go see this movie, but y'all won't run and go see the other movie. I haven't really checked out any of them, but either one
I
of
ain't
them.
seen neither one, so I have no idea, friend. I don't know.
And I probably won't go to see either one. I'm not going to go to the movies to see it. And if it come on, on streaming or whatever, which I'm pretty sure you can buy it to view it now on streaming, but if it come out to be free, then maybe I'll check out, but I'm not going to pay my money for it. It's just, give me the real true version of it, because if y'all know, there's a real true version of, Tinkerbell and all of them. They was some murderous people. And Walt Disney
Oh
ended up
yeah,
turning
I
it
was
into,
thinking
yeah,
that sounds good. That's
it
the
was,
real
girl.
version sound good. Now I want to see
And
that.
that's what they need to make as the movie. They need to come out with that movie. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Girl,
So
these
that's what
people
I
be in
want
an
to see.
uproar. Y'all destroy a kid's classic.
Girl, kids crap. Now, I want to read the real story, the sterilization of the kids and stuff. That's what I want to see. What was the one Michael Jackson was obsessed with? He was what was that one? He was
Peter
with
Pan, Finding
Peter Pan.
Neverland.
That's the one too. Peter Pan got an evil side too. Peter Pan,
Oh
and
yeah,
I've
yeah.
been listening to that one on Audibles, and it's really wicked. It's some wicked stuff. Sharon, aka Sharon, said, "I don't care about Barbie. The Little Mermaid was great. My daughter streamed it, and we saw it for free." Okay, perfect. So it was good. I really like Hallie. I like Hallie, and I like her sister. So I think anything that they pretty much do is bomb. But I like them as entertainers. So big ups to them. If it come out when it come out free, then I'm gonna tune in too. But I ain't gonna go pay for it. I'm not going to the show to
Yeah.
see the Little Mermaids unless the Little Mermaids ended to be the evil up under the sea. Then I'm gonna go check that out. The evil up under the sea,
Oh,
and then
that's a
you
good
play with this
name
whole.
for it too,
Yes,
girl.
girl. Yes, and then they come and you get whole all of this bad stuff that be going down up under the sea. Since we only then research 20% of it anyway, we don't know too much about it. So you can give us pretty much anything, Longest is killing and murdering and action within the first 10 minutes. You got my attention. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That is it. So shout out to them, but I really, it was a whole uproar only because they was upset that the Little Mermaid was black. That's really the whole thing. They was mad about that. So I guess people were wanting to go see the Barbie movie, and they wasn't trying to hear about the Little Mermaid. They didn't call some little riff and raff on the tick and the talk. So shout out to both of the movies if you like them both, right? Sharon, aka Sharon, said most of their fairy tales are grim and dark. Yes, and then Walt Disney takes them and turn them into some nice movies for you guys, kids to love and honor and grow up with. Isn't that something? They sell the sugar coated fantasy. Okay. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. But I want to hear the gruesome tales. Tell me the original versions, because did y'all know? And while I'm talking about it, did y'all know that Pee Wee Herman really was a bad Pee Wee Herman? He really was trying to give you stuff that wasn't for the kids in the beginning when he originally came out with the Pee Wee Herman. Y'all gotta go and check out what's her name? And it's the girl that me and Joy be liking to listen to her stuff when she be talking about the celebrity stuff. What's her name? Joy. Y'all need to go her page. She did put out that whole situation about Pee Wee Herman and telling about how he started with Pee Wee Herman. Like, he was the main inventor of Pee Wee Herman, so there was nobody else that did it. And when Ashley Say So, that's her name, Ashley Say So, she did a Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman, whole old Hollywood scandal story, because y'all know Pee Wee Herman has some Hollywood scandals, honey. Yes, Ashley Say So, Joy. Thank you. Check her out on YouTube, you guys. I love watching her, but she gave you the whole tea on that one. And it was really funny to find out that actually his original stuff that he came out with was really not for kids. It was adult stuff that he was doing under Pee Wee Herman. And at some point in time, he got tired of doing the kid version, and then he decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. And then came all of this bad stuff. I think he purposely was trying to get rid of this persona because people didn't know him as Paul Rubens, which was his real name. They only wanted to know him as Pee Wee, and they only wanted to interview him as such as well. So yeah, you think he was creepy? Well, he did do some other movies. It's like he kind of like vindicated himself a little bit after the whole debacle of them finding him in this adult movie theater, stroking. I said he was stroking, okay, in the adult movie theater. But that's what ended making his career go downhill. And after they didn't really want to interview him as Paul Rubens, he was just like, well, I don't want to do Pee Wee Herman no more. That's what I felt. He was just like, I'm out. Okay. But yeah, y'all gotta go check out Ashley Say So. That was a really good catch on the Paul Rubin, aka Pee Wee Herman thing, you guys. And since I grew up with Pee Wee Herman, I really liked Pee Wee Herman, especially when the Playhouse. Hell yeah, and the movie, the Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. That was my stuff too. Hell yeah, he was creepy. I never thought he was for kids. Well, yeah, see, originally he wasn't. But how do you get that persona out? Because she did drop some bombshells in that, y'all, and I don't want to give it away, but it wasn't too far-fetched. I already knew it. But he did date one celebrity, and then he went to the other side. Okay. Yeah, she said stay away from her kids. Cold-blooded, Sharon, aka Sharon. Cold-blooded. Okay. Okay. Well, what do you think about that whole thing, Sean? You think he actually purposely
I
tried to
mean,
get
I
rid of his
know
career like
he had gotten a bad reputation over the years. They say he was exposing his little dingling somewhere in the movie theater some years ago.
I said he was stroking.
Not stroking, Sixx.
I
I
said he
guess
was
he really was
stroking.
trying to get rid of that persona.
Yeah, yeah. So just super sad. Oh, she said, "Oh Lord, I miss y'all." Oh yes, we missed y'all too. We was on our hiatus. We had a good little break. But let's see how everything works out, you guys. I don't want to sit up here and say you're gonna catch us every week on this day. However, shout out to Michelle because she's out sick today, you guys. She would have been with us today to
Yeah,
give
shout
y'all the
out to
trio.
Michelle. We miss you,
We
boo.
miss you, boo. Yeah, hope you get better soon. She's under the weather, but she was supposed to be with us today, so she would. I love when she give us that whole Michelle breakdown here. But so we'll see how it go. But I always give y'all the notice if y'all stay tuned to The YouTube channel, Sixx's Word on the Curb. You can find us all there. Y'all can look at some of the previous videos we've done as well. And then you can always check out, I'm under 6'4" on the Tick and the Talk. I do post some stuff on there that I don't post on Facebook. But if you follow me on the Facebook page, Sixx's Word on the Curb, you'll see all of us there as well. And Instagram. We are on Instagram as well. So yes, everybody said feel better, Michelle. What did she say? It was an adult theater, not a regular movies. Yeah, it was adult theater. Yeah, absolutely, for Pee Wee Herman while he was stroking to the east, stroking to the west. He was stroking. So we'll give y'all, we'll let and see how this goes, Sean, and then we'll whenever we go live, y'all get the notification like we did today. So stay tuned, and we will see y'all guys soon. I want to thank y'all for coming out and hanging with Shawn the Gossip and myself, 6'4", and y'all check us out. We'll be back soon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Peace.